Hello, everyone. Welcome to Financial Management online class, right? Um, I hope all of you are doing well, staying healthy physically, mentally, right? I think that becomes even more important if you're taking many online classes and, constantly glued to the computer like I am, right? We need to be careful with our physical body, make sure we are getting good amount of exercise for especially for our back and for our eyes, right? And of course, make sure to stay mentally healthy too. And for me, being mentally healthy involves getting my dose of meditation every day. I meditate every day, like at least 1 hour in the morning, and maybe 1 or sometimes even 2 hours in the evening. Right, I've been doing that since 2014, and I think that's very helpful. That has helped me a lot to understand about myself, right? Because I realize that most of the times we are looking for things outside. I want to gain this, I want to do this, I want to accomplish this, I want to go there, go here, try to meet new people, try to eat new food or whatever, right? So that everything, is like about outside. But what about our inside? Who am I? Why am I thinking this way? Why do I have certain emotion? Why do I want to achieve this particular thing? What does it mean to me? What is the meaning of life? What is the meaning of me doing things in the world? So for that, I think that's where meditation comes into picture for me. Meditation is about looking within, and my meditation style is not religious. Okay, nothing. I just sit down, observe my breathing process. That's one technique of observing breathing process. The other technique of meditation for me is just being mindful, right? Mindfulness technique, meaning I just sit down, close my eyes, and just like observe whatever is going on within my body, in my mind, just observe as if like, I'm a third person. And what that does to your mind is like it gives you something you can call it like an eagle view. Most of the times, like, we look at ourselves in context of everything else. But when you meditate and look at your mind, your body, everything that's going on is a third person, like is an eagle, looking down there at the crowd. That kind of gives you like a kind of perspective to your whole life, and that has helped me tremendously. That has created a kind of calmness in me, kind of peace within. As the Bible says, the light is within you, right? The kingdom of God is within you, and I'm feeling more and more like that. The more I meditate, the more joyful I become. The more like what is happening in the outside world, all the chaos in the outside world, they matter less and less to me. So I can focus on the most important things, the most important matter at hand, right? So I think that's a big contribution of meditation. So if you have not tried, try meditating, maybe just for 1 minute, sometimes maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever you can, and look at the power, the effect of meditation in your life. Okay, I'm saying that because now our life is becoming more and more stressful. A lot of stress, a lot of competition, and this and that, a lot of things that's happening in the outside world affecting us. And I think meditation is the way to go within. Okay, anyway, if you want to talk about it, if just feel free to meet me in my office, of course, via Zoom, or just shoot me an email, right? We can talk about meditation also, besides the class stuff. Anyway, I thought that is very important because, again, this is an online class, and physical mental health is very important. If we are glued to our computer, sitting on chair for our work, right? Anyway, so that's me, Rajiv Podal. I'm originally from Nepal. I don't know if you know, but Nepal is the country of Mount Everest, the highest peak in the world. That's like the peak of Mount Everest, right? So anyway, no, I have not climbed Mount Everest, if that's what you're wondering. That's on my bucket list. Maybe I'll go someday. Not to the top, just to the base camp. If I can get to the base camp, I'll consider myself to be, I don't know, accomplished, right? Anyway, so that's me. I finished my undergraduate and my MBA in finance from Bangalore, India. And then I came to the United States in 2011 for my PhD degree in finance, right? I completed my PhD in finance in 2015. And then I taught at Texas State University. So I did my PhD from University of North Texas, right? Which is very close to Dallas, Texas. And then I taught at Texas State University as a visiting lecturer for 1 year until 2016. I went to teach at Slippery Rock University in Pennsylvania for 3 years from 2016 through the spring of 2019. And then I came to Western Oregon University in the fall of 2019. And one of the reasons I moved to Oregon was like the weather in Pennsylvania, it was like intolerable, super cold. There were like many days, there would be like many days in winter that's like colder there in where we were than in Antarctica. Yep. So anyway, and so we moved to me and my wife, we moved to to Oregon in 2019, and we've been very happy. We've been very happy being here. We love it, right? I mean, Oregon is very beautiful, green, and so many similarities with Nepal, and I mean naturally. Okay, anyway, so that's kind of about me, and I teach this course, of course, and besides other finance electives. So if you're thinking of concentrating in finance, you will not be able to escape me. So keep that in mind, which may be a good thing or a bad thing, right? Anyway, you'll see. So that's my phone number and that's my physical office, but best way to reach me, of course, is via Zoom. And that's my Zoom office hours, okay? And I intend to only go into important stuff in this video, so I will try to skip whatever you can read by yourself, right? And anyway, that's my Zoom meeting link. Course description is it is finance, and finance is, in simple, finance is money, right? So how do we manage money? And when it comes to this course, our focus is like the corporate finance. How do corporations manage money? You can apply that idea for your personal money management as well, but our focus will be from for a corporation, how do they manage money? Okay, like as opposed to personal finance, right? Personal finance is purely about how do individuals manage money, but again, as I've said here, our focus is from corporation side, which you can apply to your personal finance as well. So course material, there are 2 recommended books. One is free, the other one is will cost you some money. And this free book, I'll take you there in a bit, but for now, let's say there is a free book which is good enough. Make sure you have bookmarked this page and just go through that. Recommended text, that's a required device, any device that supports MS Excel or Google Sheet, because we'll be doing a lot of calculation, and all of the calculation I will show you using Microsoft Excel. Okay, and so if you do not have Excel, a good idea to download and start using Excel. Okay, again, Google Sheet is absolutely fine as well. And here there is a detail on Canvas. There is a page which tells you how you can install and register for Excel for free. Okay, Excel, PowerPoint, Word, right? Entire Microsoft Office is free for Western Oregon University students, but you need to register for it using your email, which there is a way to register, proper way to register, and there is a Canvas page, which I'll take you there in a bit. Okay. Some valuable service offered by the school. Just go through these links. There are some really interesting, cool resources available for students, right, from the university. See if some of those resources may be useful to you, right? Attendance, of course, this is an online class, so you have your own schedule, but make sure that you are completing all the assignments by the deadline. That is super important, okay? And midterm and exams, they are also to be taken by the deadline, okay? So my suggestion is that you stay up to date as if it was a face-to-face class, okay? Do not keep like multiple chapters, you know, to study right before the exam, okay? You want to do, ideally, right, you want to finish all the chapters by the assignment date, so that, you know, you have done everything you need to do well on the assignment, on the homework, okay? Instructional methodology video lectures, and all of the lectures are available online on YouTube. I'll take you to that link as well in a bit, okay? Please do not miss watching any of the videos, okay? Because if you skip one video and go to the next, you may not understand, okay? So make sure you are watching all the videos on time. Assignments, there will be ungraded assignments. As the word suggests, they will not be graded, but an excellent practice for you to do well on the graded assignment, graded homework, and on the exams. So on the exam, I take many questions that are very similar to the questions on ungraded assignment and ungraded assignment, okay? So anyway, moving on to graded assignments, there are 5 graded assignment, okay? And the homework will be due at midnight on the day noted in the schedule below on page 4, okay? If you need more time, please let me know in advance, not after the deadline, okay? Let me know in advance if you need a day or 2 days, or sometimes maybe more if you have some situation, and there is no penalty if you ask me to extend the deadline in advance, okay? But if you miss the deadline and 2-3 days later, you email me, hey, can I get extra time to submit the assignment? Yes, you can submit the assignment, any assignment, until before the last week of the term, or until the pre-final week of the term, but then there is 35% penalty, okay? Any assignments can be submitted by the pre-final week of the term, but with 35% penalty. If you do not want penalties, again, please submit by deadline or ask for extension before the deadline so that you will not be penalized. That's the rule for the graded assignments. Assignments are worth 35 points out of, I think, 250 points, if I am not mistaken here. Okay, so that's more than 10%. 10% would be 25 points. So this is like 14% of your entire grade. Okay, so that's a good percentage. And for the homework, what I do is, like, at the end of the term, I will add 10% bonus to your homework points. So if you do not do well on any one of the assignment, that's what this is for, okay? So you can still improve your grade. So if, let's say, if you have 70% on the homework, right, that's how much you earn, I will add 10%. So you will end up having 77% instead of 70%. If you have 80%, you will end up having 88%. So 10% to whatever you already have. There will be a mini project assignment worth 15 points. Okay, it's a group project, but even though it says group, so there will be 3 group members per group, okay? And if you already know your classmates who you want to work with, you can email me who you want to work with. Excuse me. Otherwise, I will just randomly assign you to a group. So there will be 3 members per group, and there are 3 questions on the project. So basically, it's like one individual will be working on one question. So it's called group because what you will do is you will pick a company of your choice, okay? And then the 3 questions will be about that particular company. So come together as a group, have a Zoom meeting or whatever, and then pick on the company, and then divide your work. Who works on which question of the project, okay? And then do your part, and then at the end, once you're done, combine the work of the 3 of you, and then turn in the project. Okay, one individual will turn in the project. So the collaboration is all about picking the company, dividing the work, and once you are done working on your part of the project, you know, collect the work of all of you and then submit. Okay, so, and the project has to be turned in by the deadline. Okay, there is no extra days allowed for the project. Again, if you need a day or 2, let me know in advance. Otherwise, 35% penalty. Reading You are expected to read the assigned chapter and other materials before each class or before watching each video. Maybe a good idea to spend 10 or 15 minutes just to see what that chapter is about. Okay. Examinations, 2 exams worth 200 points, i.e. 100 points each. And each exam, midterm and the final, they will have 25 points take home portion and 75 points conventional exam, right? And the take home, the deadline is down there. For the take home portion, I normally give at least 5 days for you to work on the take home. Okay, so it will be open for you to work, let's say on Monday, and the due date would be like Friday, something like that. Anyway, the deadline is down there. Okay, normally my deadlines are like Tuesdays or Thursdays. Okay, normally. So that's how it will be for both midterm and the final. And whatever you see on take home, very similar questions is what you will see on the conventional, the remaining 75 points. Okay, so take home is a really, really good way to see where you are, in terms of the actual conventional exam portion and how prepared you are. Okay, and a good practice, of course, for the main exam. So that means since there will be a good number of days for you to work on the take home, I hope you'll do very well on the take home. And since the conventional exam also has similar questions, is the take home, I expect you to do very well on the conventional portion as well, right? So many opportunities for you to do well on the course. What will be on the exam? That's the question I oftentimes get. So basically I say whatever is the PowerPoint, our lectures, basically the YouTube video, right? Number 1. Number 2, the ungraded homework. Number 3, the graded homework, right? Number 4, the take home. So, and then you'll take the final. So there are 5 steps for you to get to the final, to the main exam, okay? The videos, the ungraded homework, the graded homework, the take home, right? So many opportunities for you to brush up your skill to do well. Grade evaluation, 2 exams, 200 points, 25 take home, 75 conventional, assignments 35, assignments basically homework, okay? And then project 15 points, 250 points. That's grading. You all know what is the deal with that. Academic integrity, no copying, pasting, cheating, right? Especially for the project, absolutely no copy pasting from online, because that's where I see a lot of, not a lot anymore, but students, copying from internet. Please do not do that for the project, okay? And no working together on the exams. Like exam is to be taken just by you without talking to anyone. Homework, you can talk to each other. Although for each of you, the homework questions could be different. I mean, the question will be the same, the numbers, because it's finance. I can, I have multiple versions of the same question. So what numbers you see for the homework, your classmate may see different number, okay, for the same question. Anyway, I hope you understood what I just said by that. There is course schedule and deadline on the next page, but before we look at the schedule, let me quickly talk about this, the 2 paragraph. So the schedule below mimics an in-person Tuesdays and Thursdays class is a benchmark. Okay, this is an online class. So how much should we finish every week? So for me, the benchmark that I have is, what if this class was face-to-face? And what if we were to meet Tuesdays and Thursdays, right? Just as a benchmark. So the assignment, project dates, and times, all that you see down there, they are for this class. And to be strictly followed is as I've said before, if you cannot submit any homework or project by the deadline, let me know in advance. That's very important, okay? For test, you are free to begin them anytime during the dates noted on the schedule. But once you begin, you have to finish it within 80 minutes if it is a midterm, or 2 hours if it is the final, okay? And you have to finish it in one sitting, meaning if you exit the exam, you cannot go back in, okay? So if there is a technological issue or something, you want to email me immediately as soon as that happens, okay? So that I can go back in and then reopen the test for you immediately. So now let me show you our Canvas page, right? So here you have important info and syllabus, right? And to meet with me during the office hours, like it has Zoom link and the calendar link and all of that. So this is the free online book, right? If you click that, it will take you to the book. Let me open the book here on a new page. So that's Principle of Finance. It has like course introduction. It has like all the sections. You can go into the sections in the appropriate units when you're studying, right? So it's like pretty neat. Like you can click there, you know, and then go inside, and then you can go inside even more, right? Things like that. Okay, so it talks about all of that. And this is free, made free by Sailor Academy, right? So going back, and then there is a link to all video lectures. So let me click that link and open in a new window. That's what I like to do. And this is our YouTube web page, right? It has all the chapters, the video lectures for all the chapters curated by me. And like here you see like they were uploaded a couple of years ago, but I do update is necessary, right? Anyway, so there are these PowerPoint videos, and then there are videos with the hints for the homework, okay? In this video, like these homework hints, I explain almost every single question, how to work it out and all of that, okay? Like that for every single homework. Okay, so make sure, and then there is project guideline also for the project, okay? And going back, accessing free Excel. How to Excel free Excel? So you download Microsoft Office, right? Microsoft Office has like Word, Excel, PowerPoint, all of that. And if you already have Windows operating system, Office may already be pre-installed. So when you log in, you need to log in using your email ID in the following format, okay? Your username at mash.u.edu, okay? It's mash, not mail, okay? That may be confusing, but that's what it is, right? And your username is whatever comes before the 8 in your email address. And the password is the same as your email password. Okay. And then you have office hours, appointment, and Zoom link, all of that there. And there is homework, and homework has, you know, all the practice set. So if I click that, open a new page. So this is like the practice set for your actual homework, okay? And what's the deal with the practice set? Like the question you see here, on your homework, you will have exactly the same questions, except for like these numbers. These numbers could be different. Not all the numbers, but maybe this number will be different. And this interest rate, sorry, this tax rate will be different, okay? So, but this is for your practice. So make sure you work this problem out and make sure you are getting these answers, correct answers. If you're getting the correct answers, then you know you are doing it right. Then go to do the actual homework. That way you should get 100 on 100 on every single homework, okay? So there is practice set like for every single homework. So if you do well, if you practice well, you should get full score on your homework. Even if you get 90, if you recall, 90% actually becomes 99%, close to 100%, right? Because I add 10% bonus on the at the end, right? So that's homework. All the homeworks are there. And then test, when they become available, they will be here. Your PowerPoints are all here for every single chapter. These are all the ungraded homework. These are the practice sets and formula project will be here, right? So that's our Canvas page. Okay. I guess that's all I have. Hope I wish you good luck for the rest of the term. And anytime, any question, please feel free to shoot me an email. Just join my office hours. I mean, you know, even if you have like one very quick question, feel free. Absolutely, do not hesitate. to meet me in my office, okay, via Zoom. So good luck with everything. Stay healthy, physically, mentally, and yeah, maybe I will see you sometime in the future. Bye.